So this will be the first vision slash dream that I receive from God, which I will share. I don't necessarily feel called to share everything that I receive from God. A lot of it is personal. A lot of it is having to do with, lining myself up for the future and understanding and having a great amount of hope for the things to come. And a lot of times that's how God communicates. He communicates on an individual basis. But this one, however, I do want to share because I know there's individuals out there who are expectantly waiting upon God to do exceedingly abundantly above all they can ask or think, right? That's in the Bible. So in this dream, I was with my brother, or I was with my brother. I know that for sure. I might have been with a friend as well. But we were driving through this nice community, very upscale community. Everyone had gates on the outside of their property. Not like giant iron, rod gates, but they had, sizable gates. They were iron. They were nice, quality gates that would, you have a clicker and it opens for your car. All of these gates, however, were open. And I remember looking over and seeing that on their front yard, there was literally items like scattered everywhere. And I remember specifically seeing like really, really expensive looking, ornate, beautiful statues. Like I remember seeing like hand carved, almost like, ancient times, beautiful marble, stone, different things, and all kinds of items just spread out. That was like the first part of the dream. Literally every house, I had to pass 10 or 12 houses and they all had stuff scattered. Different ones, paintings, mirrors, furniture. It was all just out. It was literally out on the front yard. And then the dream slash vision moved to another sequence or scene where I was walking into one of them and everything in the entire house had a price tag on it, and there was a man and a woman there that were kind of like literally almost doing like what would be an estate sale for their own house. And they had marked on there all the different prices. And I remember reading on one of the memorabilia items that was intriguing to me that the price they put on there was like something ridiculous, like $200 and something. When I flipped it over, it showed what they purchased it for, which was far less than that. Let's say $20 something. So I'm not sure what God was demonstrating there, but what I took from it and what I feel as though the meaning is that there's going to be individuals who are going to fire sale everything, but at the same time, they are going to expect the most of it because they still covet these items, right? They're still an idol to them. So they don't want to let them go for cheap. But yet, when I was in this dream, there was no one else looking around to buy anything. So it is my belief that very few will be able to even partake in having excess money to buy any quote-unquote assets or memorabilia or artwork or anything in that category, right? There's going to be so few buyers, but we're also going to see potentially some of the ones who are not willing to give it up, let alone willing to give it up for fair value. So it's not to say that there won't be a time when they're going to have to sell no matter what and discount prices and different things. But what I took from this for certain is that there's going to be a massive amount of selling of things that formerly would have been something the wealthy in this vision, right, would have never considered giving up. And there'll be people who are positioned, in God's kingdom and have wealth, newfound wealth, that will be able to purchase what they want. So take it as you will. That's I kind of want to sum it up pretty quickly. I've had other ones that correspond to it to confirm it, but this is what I'm called to share. So hopefully you can prepare yourself or hedge yourself accordingly so that when all these things happen, you can take advantage of them, because there's going to be opportunities out there that are going to rise up in the sphere of buying things that you formerly couldn't have bought because this high inflated market, whether it be cars, whether it be houses, whether it be any of the such items that you could think that you would want just for fun or just, something you've always kind of wanted. There's going to come a time when it's going to be so few buyers out there that, well, you can pretty much pick your price on it. That's kind of the way I look at it. Anyway.